The story of Bujang BEJI and Bukit KELAM. Once upon a time, lived two men named Bujang BEJI and Tumenggung Marubai, who were different from each other in character. Tumenggung Marubai was a humble, kind-hearted person. Bujang BEJI was his opposite. He was greedy and arrogant. They made a living as fishermen, each having his own favorite spot for fishing. Tumenggung Marubai sorts his fish Rimpang Melawi River, where fish could be found in abundance. As for Bujang BEJI, he always fished in Simpang Kapuas River, where there was less fish. Therefore, it was no wonder that Tumenggung Marubai always brought home more fish than did Bujang BEJI. Tumenggung Marubai used a big trap called bubu to catch fish. After his bubu was filled with fish, he chose only the bigger ones and released the smaller ones back to the river. Thanks to his fishing wisdom, there were always plenty of fish in the river. Realizing that he had never caught as many fish as Tumenggung Marubai did, Bujang BEJI felt so envious that he thought of a way to beat him. An evil thought crossed his mind. He decided to catch fish using tuba, a fish poison extracted from darius root. He found it works. Fish were usually caught, more and more fish every day. But there was a greater problem that he did not realize. It was that the fish were greatly reduced. On the other hand, Tumenggung Marubai still got a lot of catches. This made Bujang BEJI even more jealous. "What?" Bujang BEJI yelled. "No one is better than me. He must have the best of everything. Everyone knows that. What could be better?" Bujang BEJI was successful in catching many fish. But seeing what Tumenggung Marubai got, Bujang BEJI was bothered. So, Bujang BEJI decided to get rid of Tumenggung Marubai's luck once and for all. Then, Bujang BEJI began to think and he found the way he thought was the best. The very fine idea crossed his mind. "I have to cover the flow of the Melawi River with a large rock upstream, so the fish will settle there," thought Bujang BEJI. He planned to use a large stone from the hills of Nangasilat. Then he departed for the hills. He brought the rock in his hand. Then all of a sudden, far away, he heard the sound of girls laughing at him. His attention was distracted. Bujang BEJI accidentally stepped on a thorn. Reflexively, he dropped the stone that he was holding. Bujang BEJI was caught in anger. Bujang BEJI found that it was the Kayangan goddesses who laughed at him. "You will pay for this," he shouted as he stamped his foot pierced by a poisonous thorn on one of the nearby hills. Bujang BEJI fell to close Melawi River, all because of the goddesses of heaven. "I will take revenge," sighed Bujang BEJI. Bujang BEJI planned to reach the land of heaven by using the Kumpang Mambu tree, which is a kind of giant wooden tree whose end rises to the sky. He started planting the scented tree. In just a few days, the tree had grown so high that the top was invisible to the naked eye. Right before climbing the Kumpang Mambu, he did a superstition ritual in order to get protection from the holy spirits of the land and animal spirits. However, there were two animals that Bujang BEJI forgot to offer. They were a group of termites and bears. It made them angry. They also negotiated to thwart Bujang BEJI. "Let's just gnaw the bamboo tree until it's broken," proposed the bear. The termite agreed. Then they started to do it. At that time, Bujang BEJI had almost reached the land of heaven. He fell into the ground and died instantly. Thus, Bujang BEJI's attempt to harm the goddesses of heaven also failed. Tumenggung Marubay was spared from Bujang BEJI's evil intention. Nowadays, the peak of Nangasilat Hill is well known as Bukit KELAM. It has become one of the tourist attractions in Sintang, West Kalimantan, and has become a tourist forest area with very beautiful scenery.